Have you ever stopped to think about the medicines you take every day? Those little pills in your cabinet might seem like old friends, helping with aches, sleep, or allergies. But what if I told you that some of these common medications could quietly harm your memory and even raise your risk of dementia? It's a scary thought, but knowledge is power. And today, we're here to arm you with the facts to protect your brain and keep your mind sharp for years to come. Hey everyone, welcome back to Bloom and Nourish, and my mission is to share practical, life-changing health tips that are easy to understand, especially for those of us in our golden years. In this video, we're going to explore 4 everyday medications that research shows may increase your dementia risk. We'll break down what these drugs are, how they affect your brain, and, most importantly, what you can do to stay safe. This isn't just another health video. It's a wake-up call to take charge of your well-being and protect the memories that matter most, those moments with family, friends, and the joys of life. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive into this together. By the end of this video, you'll have clear, practical steps to safeguard your mind and feel empowered about your health choices. If this sounds like something you want to learn about, please show your support by liking this video. It helps us reach more people with this vital information. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a video that could change your life. Oh, and one more thing. If you're finding this helpful as we go, drop the number 1 in the comments. If something doesn't click, let me know with a 0, and I'll work to make my next video even better for you. Ready? Let's get started. Number 1. Medications that block acetylcholine, anticholinergics. First up, let's talk about a group of medicines called anticholinergics. That's a big word, but don't worry. It just means drugs that block a brain chemical called acetylcholine, which helps your memory and thinking stay sharp. These medicines are super common and used for all sorts of things: allergies, trouble sleeping, bladder issues, stomach problems, or even depression. You might know them as pills like diphenhydramine, found in some allergy or sleep aids, or certain prescriptions for an overactive bladder. They can feel like a lifesaver, calming sneezes or helping you rest. But there's a hidden catch, especially for those of us over 65. Here's why. Acetylcholine is like a messenger in your brain, helping your thoughts connect and your memories stick. When medicines block it, even for a short time, it can cause confusion, trouble focusing, or forgetting little things, like where you parked your car. For younger folks, these effects might fade quickly, but as we age, our brains are more sensitive. Studies like those from trusted medical journals show that using these drugs for a long time can speed up memory loss and raise your dementia risk by up to 50% in some cases. That's a big deal. What's tricky is that these medicines are everywhere, not just in prescriptions, but also in over-the-counter drugs like some allergy pills or sleep aids you can grab at the store. For example, many nighttime cold medicines have diphenhydramine, which can add up in your system if you take it often. Imagine this. Sarah, a 72-year-old grandmother from Florida, used an over-the-counter sleep aid for years to help with restless nights. She also took a prescription for her bladder. Both had anticholinergic effects, and slowly, she noticed she was forgetting names and feeling foggy. She thought, "Oh, that's just aging." But when she talked to her pharmacist, they spotted the problem. Together with her doctor, Sarah switched to safer options, like a different allergy medicine and exercises for her bladder. Within months, she felt clearer and more like herself, enjoying card games with her grandkids again. The good news? You can take action. Start by checking your pill bottles. Look for words like diphenhydramine or ask your pharmacist if any of your medicines are anticholinergics. Then, talk to your doctor about safer choices, like non-anticholinergic allergy pills or lifestyle changes, such as diet tweaks for stomach issues or relaxation techniques for sleep. Don't stop any medicine on your own. Always work with your doctor to make changes safely. By being proactive, you can protect your brain while still managing your health. If this tip resonates with you, drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you're with me. Your engagement keeps me going. Number 2. Sleep medicines and calming drugs. Next, let's shine a light on sleep medicines and calming drugs, like benzodiazepines, think lorazepam or diazepam, or non-benzodiazepine sleep aids like zolpidem, often called Ambien. These are often prescribed to help with sleepless nights or anxiety, which many of us face as we get older. They can feel like a blessing, helping you drift off or ease worries, but using them for a long time can put your brain at risk. These drugs work by slowing down your brain's activity to make you feel relaxed or sleepy. That might sound great for a night or two, but over time, they can disrupt how your brain processes memories and stays sharp. Research from places like the British Medical Journal shows that long-term use of these medicines can increase your dementia risk by 50% or more, especially for Alzheimer's. Plus, as we age, our bodies don't clear these drugs as fast, so they can linger, causing daytime fogginess, memory slips, or even unsteadiness that leads to falls. Let me share a story about Tom, a 76-year-old retired teacher from Texas. Tom struggled with anxiety after losing his brother, and his doctor gave him a benzodiazepine to help him relax. It worked at first, but after a year, his kids noticed he was forgetting their phone calls and seemed confused at family dinners. Worried, they went with him to his doctor, who suggested slowly reducing the medicine and trying new ways to manage anxiety, like deep breathing exercises and a bedtime routine. Tom also joined a local walking group, which helped him sleep better naturally. Over time, his mind felt sharper, and he was back to enjoying his crossword puzzles. The key here is to use these medicines only when absolutely needed, and for as short a time as possible. If you're taking a sleep or anxiety pill, ask your doctor, "How long should I be on this? Are there other ways to help my sleep or stress?" Things like a regular sleep schedule, cutting back on evening coffee, or trying relaxation apps can make a big difference without risking your memory. If you need to stop these medicines, your doctor can guide you to do it safely to avoid side effects. If this is hitting home, drop a 2 in the comments to let me know you're still with me. And if you're finding this helpful, consider subscribing to stay in the loop. Number 3. Certain mood-lifting medicines. Now, let's talk about medicines for depression, specifically older ones called tricyclic antidepressants, like amitriptyline or nortriptyline. These drugs can be a lifeline for people dealing with sadness, anxiety, or other mood challenges, and they're especially common for seniors managing grief or chronic conditions. But here's the catch. Some of these older antidepressants can affect your brain in ways that might increase dementia risk over time. These medicines help balance brain chemicals like serotonin or dopamine, which lift your mood. But they can also mess with acetylcholine, that memory-helping chemical we talked about earlier. This can lead to forgetfulness, trouble concentrating, or feeling mentally sluggish. Symptoms you might brush off as just getting older. Studies in journals like The Lancet show that long-term use of these older antidepressants can raise dementia risk, especially if they have strong anticholinergic effects. Consider Margaret, a 70-year-old from Seattle who started an older antidepressant after a tough period in her life. It helped her feel better emotionally, but after a couple of years, she noticed she was struggling to remember her favorite recipes and got lost driving to her book club. Her daughter encouraged her to see a specialist who suggested switching to a newer, safer antidepressant called an SSRI, which has fewer memory risks. Margaret also started walking daily and joined a support group, which boosted her mood naturally. Slowly, her mind felt clearer, and she was back to hosting family dinners with confidence. If you're on an antidepressant, don't panic. Many newer ones, like sertraline or escitalopram, are safer for your brain. The key is to talk to your doctor or a mental health expert about what you're taking. Ask, is my antidepressant safe for my memory? Are there other options or ways to support my mood? Things like talking to a counselor, staying active, or even spending time with loved ones can help lift your spirits without relying only on pills. Never stop these medicines suddenly. It can cause problems, so always work with your doctor. If this info is sparking some thoughts, drop a 3 in the comments to keep the conversation going. Your feedback means the world. Number 4. Nighttime pain relievers, OTC PM drugs. Finally, let's talk about something you might pick up at the pharmacy without a second thought. Over-the-counter nighttime pain relievers like Tylenol PM or Advil PM. These are popular for easing aches and helping you sleep, especially if arthritis or other pains keep you up. They often combine pain relief, like acetaminophen, with a sleepy-making ingredient like diphenhydramine. While they're great for occasional use, taking them regularly can spell trouble for your memory. That sleepy ingredient, diphenhydramine, is another anticholinergic, which we know can block the brain's memory chemical. Over time, this can lead to forgetfulness, confusion, or trouble thinking clearly, symptoms that might sneak up on you. Research shows these drugs, when used often, can raise dementia risk, especially since our aging bodies don't clear them out as well. And because they're over-the-counter, it's easy to think they're harmless. But that's not always true for seniors. Take Robert, a 73-year-old from Chicago who used a nighttime pain reliever for his back pain most nights. It helped him sleep, but he started forgetting where he parked his car and struggled with his weekly bridge game. His wife, worried about dementia, took him to a doctor who pointed out the diphenhydramine in his pills. Robert switched to regular acetaminophen for pain and tried a warm bath before bed to relax. His doctor also suggested gentle stretches, and soon Robert felt sharper and was back to winning at cards. Here's what you can do. Check the labels of any nighttime pain relievers for diphenhydramine or doxylamine. If you use them often, talk to your pharmacist or doctor about safer ways to manage pain or sleep, like regular pain relievers, hot cold packs, or a cozy bedtime routine. Even small changes like avoiding screens before bed or sipping chamomile tea can help. If this tip is useful, drop a 4 in the comments to let me know you're still here. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more health tips. Wow, we've covered a lot today, haven't we? We've explored 4 common medications: anticholinergics, sleep aids, certain antidepressants, and nighttime pain relievers that might be quietly putting your memory at risk. But more than that, we've learned that you have the power to protect your brain by asking questions, checking labels, and talking to your doctor about safer options. Your memories, those precious moments with family, friends, and the life you've built, are worth fighting for. I want to hear from you. What's one thing you learned today that's got you thinking about your health? Maybe you're planning to check your pill bottles or have a chat with your doctor. Drop it in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going. If this video opened your eyes, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe with that bell icon so you never miss a tip to stay healthy and vibrant. Thank you for spending this time with me. Together, we're taking steps to live longer, stronger, and with a mind full of cherished memories. Stay curious, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.